Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban spoke out candidly about racism, prejudice, and bigotry today, and his comments certainly getting a lot of heat. Now, Cuban made the comments at a leadership conference sponsored by INC Magazine in Nashville. The Bleacher Report said that Cuban sounded pretty racist. Former San Antonio Spurs forward Bruce Bowen was also critical of the comments. Some say Cuban was being refreshingly honest. I'm going to play the clip, and you judge yourself.
I mean, we're all prejudiced in one way or the other. If I see a black kid in a hoodie and it's late at night, I'm walking to the other side of the street. And if on that side of the street there's a guy that has tattoos all over his face, white guy, bald head, tattoos everywhere, I'm walking back to the other side of the street. And the list goes on of stereotypes that we all live up to and are fearful of. And so in my businesses, try not to be hypocritical. You know, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I live in a glass house and it's not appropriate for me to throw stones. And so when I run into bigotry in organizations I control, I try to find solutions. I'll work with people, I'll send them to training, I'll send them to sensitivity training. I'll try to give them a chance to improve themselves.
Now, after this and the reaction, Mark Cuban apologized to Trayvon Martin's parents today over the remarks, obviously with a hoodie connotation. Dominic, you heard it. What's your reaction?
I'm all over the place. What's up with these white basketball owners making money off of black athletes, billions, and all of a sudden they're telling us, what obligation does he have to tell us how he really feels? You know his PR people that he's paying millions to. They were sitting in the corner going, oh my God, what is he doing?
Why do you think about what he said?
Now, okay, I'm going to get to that because he did tell the truth to a degree. But my thing is this. What if I said Mark Cuban to me never looked like a bright guy, which is what I thought of him, and that he only got lucky making money off of the stock market and the tech stocks, which is exactly what he did, and then he bought the basketball team. That wouldn't be right for me to say that he...
Why wouldn't it be right?
Yeah, why?
I don't think it's appropriate for me to say he doesn't look too bright. But let me, I did intentionally just say it. But now let me give you the flip side, and I have to be honest. And I talk to black young men all across the country, and I explain to them, young man, you cannot walk around with your jeans hanging off your backside where we all see your underwear. You cannot walk around with these big, baggy hoodies, and police don't know if you have a gun under there. I have found myself, and I'm embarrassed by this.
Take a position.
Okay, I'm going to take it right now. I have found myself embarrassed, Richard, because you know I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the projects. One night I was getting gas in the South Bronx, and it was dark, and I saw these three young brothers walking along, and I was like, hurry up with the gas and get the hell out of here.
So Mark Cuban didn't do anything wrong?
He did. He didn't. You don't need to say everything that's on your mind.
Well, I see. So
he doesn't need to say.
But we can't say it.
Well, you think it anyway. I mean, go to any black barbershop and ask them if racism exists.
Well, the point of this is larger than Mark Cuban. It's even larger than Dominic. It's that we're losing the ability to take risks in conversation.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely.
But we don't take risks. But we don't take risks with other people. For the most part.
We don't?
Why are we always taking risks at the expense of black people?
With all due respect, we're taking risks.
And I know you are more to the left than I am, but go ahead.
With everybody. With white people, with gay people, with women, with Condoleezza Rice, with
Richard, I'll agree with you, but let me tell you.
You've heard me say this. Relax, everybody.
Okay, no,
let people say what they want to say.
But I knew that line was going to come. I came across a recent conversation with 5 older guys, and they were talking about a guy with a last name, whatever it was, but it sounded Jewish. And they're making jokes. Now, for the same guy who says, relax, everybody, I would have had to peel you off of those guys.
You'd hear me say relax. Not because I find
you said it. Wait, Richard, you made that comment. Yeah. I didn't say that, right?
Right.
I didn't make that.
We heard who said that. My point is that the relax is not because I'm not offended by the comments. I am offended by the comments. It's that there ought not to be a penalty for being offensive all the time.
No, but there's one thing with, at least
when you lose offensive,
but
you lose
he
a
started
lot.
a conversation that was, I didn't find it to be overtly racist. He was talking about how he felt. I found what Sterling said completely racist. It was a plantation speech. I mean, you go back
you
to
start running a police
force. You can't create this line of what's acceptable discussion, what isn't.
So let everybody say what they want to say, and then say, "I think you're full of no." And the notion that people have to apologize, let there be a robust debate, and let people say offensive things in the debate, and let the truth come out as a result of that.
I completely
agree.
with
Oh, you're
Richard.
killing me here.
No, I think you're totally refreshing in saying that. And I think today you cannot have an honest discussion about race in America. You can't. You always end up having to apologize to somebody. You can't. I'm not going to do it here.
Okay, but gentlemen, so does that mean we're going to brand all black men, including myself?
Where
All
did
black,
you-
all
brand
black
what?
men?
Where did you come up with that one?
Because what you guys are saying is that it's okay
No,
to
that's
diss black people.
precisely what we didn't say.
Okay.
We said, wait a minute.
Here.
We said exactly the opposite.
no.
We
But now-
said that that people should say it, and other people
They're
should
wrapping me,
react.
but here, real quickly,
Yeah.
Mr. Sterling should have to pay a penalty for what he said? Or is that just free and open speech and now say whatever you want about basically, we don't want black people in
When
certain
Mr.
arenas?
Sterling does something that damages the business,
Exactly.
the
He
rest of the
represented the NBA.
business can come
So
back.
there should be consequences, it depends.
Well,
All right.
of course there should
Sound
be
off
consequences.
online here. Did he answer our
Somebody-
question? We'll wrap things up after this.
Stop. All of you